Oh, Claressa. Claressa Shields versus Kaye Scott. What an embarrassing press conference. In this video, I will explain why I felt the presser was, how do you say it? Atrocious. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Claressa Shields. What is you doing? Now, Claressa Shields, Kaye Scott had their first press conference. Let me know in the comment section if you watched it. Full disclosure, I had to skim through it. It was like that bad for me, but I seen enough to make this video, of course, right? And I just want to give some of my recaps why I think it was not so good and why this makes Claressa Shields look bad. Very bad, right? So from the top, for starters, you had the owner of Win. He got on the mic.
For their partnership, and I truly want to thank Lemmy with Zeus Network for his partnership. Lemmy, you have been a great addition to assisting and helping us bring the sport of boxing to a whole new level. So thank you very much.
Now, he just said that Lemmy from Zeus helped bring boxing to a new level. How? What has he done? What has Zeus Networks done for the sport of boxing? And then you look at the undercard, it's Ray J, If I Had One Wish versus Orlando Brown, and Big Lex versus Taseki. How is that doing anything for the sport of boxing? That's why I feel like these people, they're in over their head. They don't know about boxing. For real, for real. That's what I believe. I've been to so many of these press conferences. I filmed them. I'm paying attention to what's being said. I've edited the videos. This looks just a mess.
That being said, Win Records' goal is to merge sports, boxing, entertainment, and culture. And with our partners, we've been able to successfully do that.
How? What has Win Records done? They got one boxer named Claressa Shields, and in my opinion, her career has taken a major backseat because of her antics. So again, I don't know about y'all, but I don't allow people to pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Like, if you make a statement, cool, it's a free country, but you should have to qualify those statements. Even the press conference itself, to me, I've been to some really nice press conferences, LED screens and the whole nine. This presser looked bootleg to me. This is it, right? You got a little backdrop and a black curtain. Like, you literally could have did this. You ever been to like the Marriott and they have those little ballroom showrooms where they have like PowerPoint presentation? This would look like that. Like, it does not look like no big budget. Go look at PBC. Go look at Eddie Hearn, right? And go look at some of their press conferences, and then go look at that and come back and holler at me. So what is he talking about? We've been able to do this and that with boxing, emerging entertainment. Huh?
On August 15th, it'll be such an epic night for Claressa Shields, who continues to redefine history. We're so proud to walk side by side with you, Claressa. And as a United States veteran myself, I feel that I am so proud of you being a United States two-time Olympic gold medalist, and the entire country.
Notice the crowd just sound like no energy and completely devoid of any real like emotion. And again, not everybody's good on the microphone. You can have money and be loaded and that type of stuff, a nice car. That does not mean you could do what I'm doing right now, speaking and public speaking on a mic, right? So Claressa Shields, everybody just look kind of bored and sad and quiet. I'm not seeing the vision so far. Let's keep going.
Country, United States, is so proud of you, and we're behind you for this fight on August 15th.
The country is so proud of you. Like the Olympic stuff is a long time ago. You got to judge Claressa by what she's been doing recently. Body shaming people, calling people FAT, poverty shaming people, calling people broke. She literally did a post yesterday calling people ugly and miserable and a bunch of haters. So it's like, miss me with all this fake patriotic, the U.S. is behind you and all that. There's people out there that literally want an Australian unknown to do something with Claressa Shields in that ring, possibly even win on account of how Claressa's been acting. So these people can get on the mic all they want and try to convince you otherwise, but just read any comment section.
So you guys go and get your tickets. When I woke up today, 20% of the tickets are already gone. 20%. And we've...
Oh, this is too easy. When I woke up today, 20% of the tickets are reportedly gone. Claressa was talking big and bad. Claressa said, oh, it's going to be 20,000, right? So what are we talking? A few thousand tickets, 2,000 tickets, right? How many tickets has she really sold? And again, I ain't really seen much interest. And the people who are buying tickets are probably buying it because it's in Atlanta and because of the Zeus network portion. I haven't seen really any people that are like, oh, Claressa and Kaye Scott with a 0% knockout OnlyFans page at age 42 is a killer fight. So, again, you guys can believe me or listen to these people.
We've been on sale for less than a week. So that being said, there are some more words that Win Records would like to say, and we're going to hand the mic over to the President of Operations, Michael Gregory.
Who are these people? You also had Zeus Network's owner come out and speak on the mic.
How's everybody doing? Atlanta, y'all all right? Y'all got to wake up.
So I don't know why it looked like he got an Oakland A's hat backwards or inverted. I never really seen that. That don't look like an Atlanta hat to me. I don't know. Maybe y'all know about that. But it looked like an Oakland A's logo, but upside down. I don't know if that's how they doing it in Atlanta or what. But to prove my point, Lemmy gets on the mic. First thing he says is, Atlanta, y'all got to wake up. And then Claressa's like, yeah, they sleep. So these people are like 20% of their tickets sold. It's a big extravaganza, an epic night, historic night. But the media or whoever, I don't know if it was open to the public, they're asleep.
Got to get a... How's everybody doing? Atlanta, y'all all right?
That man said, Atlanta, are y'all all right? Because there's no energy. Again, I've been to several, from prime Deontay Wilder to Terrence Crawford to Floyd Mayweather. I've been to several of these press conferences, and there's usually some energy. Charlo brothers, Broner, Gervonta Tank Davis, Manny Pacquiao. I've been to events with the best of them, right? David Benavidez, Errol Spence, right? Top ranked fighters. Shakur Stevenson. I covered all. Michaela Mayer. I covered everybody's fights. This is just dry and dead. That's why he had to say that.
Y'all got to wake up. We got to get a fight going for real.
And then you gonna come on the screen dressed like Diddy. You know what I mean? What's going on, bro? You out here looking like Puff before the baby oil. And bad boy. Not guilty. Come on. Take this money. Ain't no way you can take this from me. Right. You came out here looking like Brother Love. Man, get these people, bro.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I don't have my chat GPT message or speech. So this is my first time. Make one up. Oh gosh.
Bro, this is terrible. People are supposed to be prepared. He pulls out his phone. So the only thing you said on the mic so far is Atlanta, where y'all at? Y'all got to wake up because the crowd is dry. And then you just said, I didn't bring my chat GPT speech. First of all, why didn't you bring it? Second of all, why would you pull out your phone if you didn't bring it? Literally, this is what's happening. He said, I didn't bring my chat GPT speech. Then he pulls out his phone and starts rifling through his phone. What are you looking for if you don't have the chat GPT speech in there? Bro, this is rookie hour. Open mic night for a boxing promotion. These people have, it is very apparent they are limited in this field. Then you had an unknown Kaye Scott, and she pulled up.
Hey.
She gonna pull up like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Time Cop. How you doing, partner? Ex-partner. Nah. She out here looking brolic like JCVD for no reason, like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Hard Target. How's the soup, Chance? A tragedy. The coffee was tolerable, though. Now, why don't you take your big stick and your boyfriend and find the boost to catch? Bro, out here, like, what even is this, bro?
Hey. Hi. Good.
They trying to show off her muscles, but she got no power because she got a 0% knockout ratio. So all them muscles in boxing don't mean nothing if you can't crack an egg. So she gets on the mic, you know what I mean, and tries, I guess.
Pro fights and kind of going, why is she up here fighting against the GOAT?
Horrible. She's admitting that people are confused why she was chosen. She's saying, hey, how's this girl with 7 fights up here challenging the GOAT, which is the question everybody has.
First time females will be headlining at State Farm Arena, and like it's just such a big opportunity, and I'm so glad that I'm involved with it. Grateful to Claressa as well for picking me as a dance partner. A lot of people don't know the full story. They've kind of seen the 7 pro fights and kind of gone, why is she up here fighting against the GOAT? My story is a lot more than 7 pro fights. I've actually been in the fight game for 17 years. The amateurs was my passion, and I stayed in that for a long time. I was in the Aussie team for 15 years, traveling the world. And
so you're a long-time amateur. Amateurs different than the pros. In the amateurs, they have different points grading system. They have headgear sometimes, depending on the year, right? Completely different than the pro. So nonetheless, you're an OF model that's 42 that turned pro late. You turn pro maybe 39 years old. That's late, very late. So it don't matter how much amateur experience you have. The program, if you ask any boxer, and I know a lot of them, ask any boxer, the pro game is different and it takes some adjusting to. It's like college football, then going to the NFL. The speed is different. The size of the players is different. They're going to hit you harder. The game is faster. The strategies on your opponent's side are better. Everything is amped up and ratcheted up, period. Now, Remy Ma was right, because when the beef started and she outed Papoose and Claressa Shields, she said that Pap is running game and running circles around her. And that's what I believe, because yes, he's an exec at Win Records, but it got to a point at the presser where they had him on the mic. They called Papoose up to the mic for virtually no reason. I am a long-standing boxing channel. I've never heard one press conference where Papoose spoke on the mic. So why is he speaking on the mic now? Like, boxing fans don't care what Papoose has to say about boxing. He's not like a long-standing expert in the field. So what does he really have to offer? Let's take a listen to it. Play the clip.
It feels so good to be amongst greatness, y'all.
No energy. It feels so good to be amongst greatness. No reaction from the crowd, no claps, no nothing, just dead air.
I want everybody, it's something I feel like hasn't been celebrated enough. Real quick, can everybody stand up real quick? You're looking at the ESPN Fighter of the Year. Real quick, stand up real quick and give my queen a round of applause, y'all. Because they don't highlight, you know what I'm saying, things like that, man. Real talk, man. Congratulations on that. You know,
that man says stand up like it's a national anthem, and people kept sitting down. A lot of people didn't even get up. Oh my God.
Man, happy to be here, you know.
Man, today, Junior.
The last fight was in the D, sold out event. It was so amazing, I didn't want to leave, y'all.
Bro, this sounds horrible and generic. The last event was sold out. Who cares? What about this one? You talking about the last one.
I said, when it came down to picking the venue, I'm talking to my brother Ruben, I'm talking to Dimitri, I'm talking to the team, and we like, where we going to hold this fight at, man? And just trying to decide. And I had my vote already, to be honest, you know what I mean? I went to Claressa, and I said, babe, where you going to do it at? She said, I told you I'm fighting in the A, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was real serious about it. So, Atlanta, I want y'all to know Claressa got a lot of love for the A, man. Like, real talk.
Bro, this is horrible. This is horrible. It's like dead silent, no real reaction. It sounds generic. It sounds like you kissing butt. Oh, man, Claressa really loved the A. I got to fast forward.
Event, man, I want to commend my whole team, my family, my brother Dimitri, my brother Big Rube. You know what I'm saying?
See a bunch of shout outs. We don't care. What about the fight? Like, the bottom line is you're fighting a girl 5-1-1, 7 fights. Tell us why people should pay to watch the fight. They're not doing, oh, shout out to my brother Dimitri. Oh, man, we was like, oh, we love the A. Oh, I love chicken and waffle spots in the A. We don't care about none of that. Why should people, like, your job as a promoter, since that's what these people are claiming to be, is to sell us a fight. Why should we watch Ray J, who got knocked out literally at the end of May, fight in August? And he's not a pro fighter, and he's fighting a guy formerly that was on drugs, and that's so Raven, right? Sell us the fight in the card. We don't care how much Claressa loves the A or that she got an ESPY award. You guys rehash the same thing over and over. Oh, she got 2 gold medals. Man, she live in the A. We don't care about none of that. We don't know who she's fighting. She's an OF model, right? Sell us the fight. Like Wolf of Wall Street. Sell me this pin. They saying a bunch of stuff, wasting time.
To the fullest, and we expect that back. You know what I'm saying? So I always say when I write my caption, when I be talking my fly shit, Win Rec is the future of boxing, y'all. Straight up. Take it how you want it, man. That's what it is.
when I be speaking my fly-ish win records, the future of boxing. Not at this rate with a press conference like this. How you the future of boxing and we know of 2 boxers on this whole card? Like, these people, they got to be stopped at this point. Claressa Shields and Kaye Scott. That is the only 2 boxers that I know that are professional boxers on this card as of me recording the video. Ray J is not. Orlando Brown, Taseki, Big Lex, Saucy Santana, Lemmy, no one else involved with this card has anything to do with boxing. I cover boxing. I am boxing, right? So how are you're trying to gaslight people? Man, we the future. Future what? How you the future? And there's only 2 boxers involved with this whole event that we are even aware of. And then if there are other boxers, where are they? There, because again, I just showed you the photo from the press conference. It's just a bunch of executives. Where are the boxers? That's Lemmy, Dimitri Salita, an empty chair, Papoose, Claressa, and the Win Records dude, the one other boxer, Kaye Scott, her coach, and their executives, and then the host. What is Papoose talking about? Again, you don't have to believe me, but prove me wrong. I always say it. You can dislike, but you can't disprove. You could talk your fly-ish about how you the future of boxing. Proving it is something different entirely. Next. Now, before I get into Claressa Shields and what she had to say on the podium, I need you guys to understand this. From my understanding of how this is being set up, you got all these hands in the cookie jar. Claressa Shields Promotions, Win Records, right? You got Zeus Network and her other co-promoter, Dimitri Salita. So like 4 to 5 different entities all in the pot, right? Which means you got to split the pie. So how you going to make real money and there's that many hands in your paycheck? I'll wait. But beyond that, right? To my understanding, pay attention. You guys got to follow this part. Make sure you hype up my video because I'm dropping the jewels that a lot of people don't even know about. Okay. Now that this looks like a Zeus Network card, given the reality stars and influencers and models or baddies or whatever that are going to be on here. So it really looks like a Zeus Network card featuring Claressa Shields to try to tie in the boxing element. Like, hey, we got a real Olympic boxer who's a good fighter. And as a result, that legitimizes what we're doing because at least we got a real boxer on here. But to my understanding, you have DAZN, which is an app and platform to watch Claressa's fight. Then Zeus is going to have portions of it that are only available on Zeus. Do you know how horrible that is? Like, Claressa, man, the fall from grace is bad. How hard is that where you got to purchase, presumably, allegedly, you got to purchase one app in Zeus to watch Ray J and the press conference for Ray J Brown, Big Lex, da-da-da-da. And then for the main event, you got to go to a whole different platform to watch the main event. So if you look at it, the DAZN press conference, first of all, here's the page, right? So you go to DAZN's YouTube, they got 10,000 views. I made a video by myself. I'm going to show you how to get this bread, right? I made a video about Claressa Shields earlier today, and I got more views than they got, and they allegedly have 5 million subscribers. I don't even have a 1 million subscribers, but I'm outperforming them given my channel size and given that my Claressa Shields video, which was in terms of length, very similar. It was an hour. Their press conference was 1 hour and 34 minutes, right? And I got more views as a smaller channel. So be clear. But anyway, when you go back to the actual video, right? They don't show the Ray J portion of it, the big Lex. If you go to DAZN, it only has the Claressa Shields Kaye Scott portion, which further leads me to believe what I just told you is true. So you got two different apps handling the broadcasting. That's horrible, because who wants to pay money for Zeus and have to pay money for DAZN? And keep in mind, DAZN locks you into contracts a lot of times, right? Where you're signing up and there's cancellation fees and you got to sign up for months, This is just terrible business. But you said you didn't need MVP and they think they run women's boxing. But I know when I wanted to watch Alicia Baumgardner, Shadesha Green, all on the same card, all I had to do was turn into ESPN, tune in, and boom, I got to watch the whole card. Or if MVP or PBC, they got a fight on Amazon Prime, like Errol Spence. You just watch it on Amazon Prime. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, that was all for free on Netflix. Well, not free, but Netflix, I already have it regardless of boxing. So for me, there was no additional cost. But for this horrible card, you got to get two different apps to see the full card. Wow. And I find it funny that Claressa Shields be like, oh, these YouTubers be lying on me. And even Papoose, when he got on the mic, he was like, man, there'd be a bunch of fake narratives about Claressa. They keep saying the same thing, but I'm still waiting for somebody to prove me wrong. If you don't need Zeus in DAZN and I misspoke, please come and set the record straight and tell me how you could buy DAZN only and watch all of the undercard and all of the press conference and Zeus's portion. Come prove me wrong. I'm waiting for that. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Don't just say, oh, these YouTubers are lying on me, right? Why is the Ray J portion, which was more entertaining than the other portion, at the very least, which you would expect because they're more or less streamers and influencers and actors and singers, right? So they don't care about professionalism and that. Like Ray J got slapped with a wad of money by Orlando Brown. Play the clip.
This nigga just slapped me with money on the dead homies, bro.
Can we get you in the middle up here? Weird ass nigga.
See, he put the money in his mouth. Watch. Look, he's slapping him with money.
This nigga just slapped me with money on the dead homies, bro.
See?
That's not cool, bro. You lucky I let that slide, bro. Bro, that's 100 up. Now open up the 100. No. Show all the 100. No, it's none of your business. It's just 100 up. It's 100 up front. He better shut up. It's 100 on the back. He better shut up. All that shit in the middle is one. You're not. Show all the 100. Stop playing with me. Show all the 100. What 100? Show all.
Again, this is, look at the energy for Claressa's portion. And then at the very least, even though it's a clown show, at least there's some energy and entertainment from Ray J and Orlando Brown stomping on the ground and slapping each other with bankrolls.
100. Show all the 100s. They all 100s. It's all 100s. Are you right? Let me say don't do it, but I'll get at it right now, nigga. You lucky, nigga. Bro, let me smack me with
Oh, now you want to call in like me.
Nah.
Everything you do like me.
Lemmy playing him. He using Claressa Shields' name to help draw legitimacy, but then he got the more entertaining portion that is going to be flooded back and channeled back to Zeus Network, not no DAZN. Man.
No Chris Brown, it was Orlando Brown. No Usher, it was Orlando Brown. No Bow Wow, it was Orlando Brown. No Ray J, it was Orlando Brown. Yeah, all right, cool, let me. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Look, Because at least at the very least, he making all these faces. At least Lemmy's side got the characters, right? He got the people acting crazy and, you know, manic and acting like these characters. So yeah, Lemmy, the business make more sense for him than DAZN and Claressa Shields. How can you guys not see that? Lemmy's portion, and that's not even including Big Lex, right? And Taseki. That's just what we're seeing with Ray J and Orlando Brown. So regardless of if diehard boxing fans love it or hate it, their part is more entertainment than Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields and Kaye Scott, there's no real war of words. Nobody's really at each other's throat. We'll get to that in a second. So, yeah, it's looking bad, man. Now, remember I told you guys that we've seen Claressa Shields since a teenager, given to the fact that she was in the Olympics. And now she wants to be a fashionista and a baddie. Like Remy said, you want to be a baddie, but you're not bad enough. And I told you, I believe she's a copycat, right? Because every time she does something that's remotely different or trendy, we always find out that she end up copying somebody else. Case in point. Remember at the BET Awards when she had the quote horribly sprayed in her head, right? We talked about it on the channel, right? She had that sprayed in her head, and I didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it, but maybe some people liked it and thought it was original. Wrong again, because when you look at the flyer for this particular fight and you see Krishan Rock's sister, or I don't even know which one is which, to be honest, but Taseki, I guess, is on the left. Look at her hair. She got light colored hair, and then she got that same type of spray paint in her head, just like what we've seen with Claressa Shields. Let me show y'all. So Claressa Shields can't do nothing without copying. Look at that. It's like everything she do, we find out is almost like a carbon copy of some ish that somebody else did. So you can't even give her credit for that. So you went to Atlanta game trying to kiss butt before the BET Awards because previously you had ranted because Angel Reese won the BET Sportswoman. Then next thing we know, you're at the Atlanta game this year taking pictures with Angel Reese. Like you weren't just saying you had more accolades than her the year before. Then we find out you copied Remy Ma's best friend's outfit, Juju. Now you're copying hair from Remy Ma, that ginger, orange, reddish color. You keep wearing it. And then you try to put dye in it. Then I showed you Taseki or whoever did that same look. Come on, man. Finally, Claressa Shields at the press conference, she did get on the mic. Here's what she had to say.
Oh, wait a minute. 2 division world champion. So I'm talking about we decorated over here. Like, we know what we're doing. And so I want to give him his just due. And this is the first time that my ex-manager Mark Taffet is on the opposite side of me, representing somebody else. So thank you for being here and representing Kay, and giving her the direction to get to a world championship and to win 2 belts at 160. Because I vacated those belts and I went to 175 because nobody would fight me no more. And then Kay went and picked up.
Nobody would fight me anymore. Wow. You supposed to be the GOAT and the A-lister and the A side, but claiming nobody would fight you. Wow.
Up the belts. And I want to tell Kaye Scott, it's like a thank you and an F you at the same time.
When will you guys admit I was right? All along. She is not good on the microphone. I want to tell Kaye Scott, it's like thank you and F-U-C-K-U at the same time. What is that even about? Thank you, but F you. Wow.
It's like, thank you tell Kaye Scott, it's like a thank you and a F you at the same time. And I want to tell Kaye Scott, it's like a thank you and a F you at the same time. It's like, thank you for taking the fight, but it's like F you because I got to lose 20 pounds. You know what I mean?
Bro, get her out of here. It's thank you and F you. Thank you for taking the fight, but F you because I got to lose 20 pounds. What is she talking about? Nobody told you to go to heavyweight. Then nobody told you you had to keep eating on vacations in Aruba and probably straying away from middleweight. So how you going to blame this girl, this OF girl, because you got to lose 20 pounds? Why don't you fight Franchon at 168? She's a champion there. And then you wouldn't have had to lose the extra 8. So it wouldn't have been 20. Bro, the jig is up.
I mean, so it's like up and down. You know what I'm saying? But like, I want to thank Kaye Scott because had you not taken this fight at middleweight, I wasn't coming back down to middleweight. I can walk around at 175, 180 pounds and make my fight weight very easy, lose very little weight.
That don't sound good. You don't want to lose weight. You don't want to make the sacrifice anymore. You think you have a big booty, right? And I think she wants to hold on to that. So she knows cutting weight, that's going to cut into the wide booty or whatever she thinks she has. That's what I believe.
And keep all my power. I was undisputed twice at 160, and I was not my strongest there. But over the years, I've gotten stronger. Kaye Scott looks very strong and fit right now.
She looks strong, but she got a 0% knockout ratio. Amazing. These people sure know how to sell a fight. Am I right?
I'll look just as strong and fit come August 15th, and I look forward to sharing the ring with her. She's not an easy task. She's not a person that wants to lose.
Again, Claressa has to pander and over-explain because no one believes you. No one thinks this is going to be this massive challenge and undertaking. In my opinion, you've already beaten girls that were better than this girl. So there's that. They're doing anything to try to sell the fight. Man, it's not going to be easy. All right. And then you watch it and then watch her win. And then they already got your money.
I seen her get a fight that was a draw. And then I seen her come back and fight the same girl. And they were bloodied up. And they were bruising up, and she came home with the belts. And I told her,
these people are fake to me. You notice she didn't talk about the loss. She said, I seen her get a fight, a draw, and then I seen her come back and get a win. What about her loss? It was right around the same year. You just graze over that.
congratulations, but I didn't foresee us fighting in the future. I didn't think she would say yes to the fight. So she said yes to the fight. I'm happy that she did that. And Atlanta, August 15th, I want you guys to know something, and I want Kaye to know something too. I will not be the same person that I am right now. I will not have on no heels. I will not have on no hair. I won't have on no lip gloss or no makeup. I'm coming with the Queen Latifah, Cleo, braid straight to the back. I'm coming ripped up, muscles in my neck, and I'm ready to go. And Kaye Scott,
I'm coming with muscles in my neck. Oh, this is too easy, bro. I'm not going to be the same person. And does she have sinus issues? Because she keeps sniveling and wiping her nose. What is that about? I've noticed that. Watch her do a live. She's always sniveling. She's always like wiping her nose and sniveling. Does she have a sinus infection? A deviated septum? Post-nasal drip? What is going on where she's always like, I literally just heard it as she was talking, and then she started wiping her nose. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Like her nose always running or something.
Latifah, Cleo, braid straight to the back. I'm coming.
You hear that?
With the Queen.
After she said Queen Latifah, braids to the back.
I will not have on no hair. I won't have on no lip gloss or no makeup. I'm coming with the Queen Latifah, Cleo, braid straight to the back. I'm coming with the Queen Latifah, Cleo, braid straight to the back. I'm coming Cleo, braid straight to the back. I'm coming ripped up.
She better go see a doctor. See why she keep sniffling. Anyway, she trying too hard to sell this fight because she knows it's trash.
Muscles in my neck, and I'm ready to go. And Kaye Scott, I actually feel like I love you a little bit. Like I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because
I love you a little bit.
been knowing each other for a lot of years. We shared the ring.
Boom. Remember when I told you in the past video that they sparred at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado? That's pretty much confirming it. I love you. I love you a little bit. We shared the ring. So this further proves everything I said was true. This is a cherry pick because now you've confirmed you've been in the ring with her. So man, come on, bro. It's like if I hooped with somebody, I know what their game is like. I know their deficiencies. I know they can shoot a three, or they're real strong to the rack, or they got a crazy finger roll layup, or what. You know what I mean? Like anytime you compete with somebody, you get a feel for like what they're about and what they're good at. So yeah, she knows that this girl, unless the girl has like advanced, which probably she hasn't, how you advance in 7 fights? How do you like really, if you sparred her in, let's say in 2023, right? How do you advance in 3 fights, 3 years when you haven't really had that many fights? Experiences over time. So yeah, this is a cherry pick, like I said.
I love you a little bit. Like I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been knowing each other for a lot of years. We shared the ring. I celebrate her success, her wins. I'm not a hater, so I can do that. But the only time I have to go against anybody is when they get inside the ring with me.
I'm not a hater. All right, man.
So I got to rock with me. And I'm telling you, Kaye Scott is so strong.
She's so strong, she has 0% knockout ratio. This is embarrassing, bro.
I just hope that Mark has came to my training camps. He know what I do. Mark, I hope you warned her. I'm top dog. I'm top dog. I'm mean. I'm strong. You know I'm fast and I'm accurate. Don't think me losing this 20 pounds only thing you're going to have on me on the fight is your breast. It's going to be bigger than mine. That's it. Everything else going to be smaller. And I'm just looking.
Only thing you're going to have on me in the fight is your breast. So if that's the case, then you're confirming it's a cherry pick. You said you're meaner, tougher, stronger, better, and the only advantage that she has is her breast size. This girl's terrible on the mic. Terrible, I tell you.
Looking forward to just putting on a show in Atlanta. I was supposed to come here 2 years ago. And then at the beginning of the year. And every time we got a fight coming up, we go back and forth between Atlanta and Detroit. Atlanta and Detroit. And this time, I'm not going to lie, Pat was like, we're going back to Detroit. I said, no, we are not. We are fighting in Atlanta.
She said Pap was like, we going back to Detroit. So she says the man ain't a manager. Remy said he was getting a cut of her money. You're saying that he's not your manager, but he sure seems to have a lot of influence on what friends that you could keep around, right? You did the interview where you're like, get rid of her. Get rid of her. Pap will tell me to cut him off, right? And now he's telling you that I want to go back to Detroit. That sounds like a manager call. If he just the boyfriend, then why he get to say stuff like that? Or you're not doing MMA anymore. Ain't that what she said on the Gilly podcast? So, not a manager, but he sure seems to have a lot of influence on her professional life. Like, I ain't never had no girl, and then I make the choices for her job. That's her. Now, if she comes to me and asks me for opinion, maybe that's something different. But he told her, you're not doing MMA anymore.
And then when we finally got to announce it, I was fighting in Atlanta. I said, thank God. I'm ready to do it big in Atlanta. To everybody that work here at State Farm Arena, please have some hospitality and be nice to us. We are good people. We run a great business, and we want this fight week and everything to go smooth. So you be nice to us. We be nice to you. We will have a great event. I love Atlanta, and shout out to
Who is this person, bro? You be nice to us, we be nice to you. I can't, bro. You be nice to us, we'll be nice back. It sounds like something a little kid would say. Like, who are you to be telling people what to do? Show us hospitality, we'll show it back. Wow. Delusional. You're a guest. You're not from Atlanta. It's not your region, not your home state of Georgia, not your city. You telling them what to do. Delulu.
To all my fans who have bought tickets already. We already had 2,000 and something plus tickets sold already. And to be under a week of just announcing the fight, I'm so excited. My band director hit me up and said he ready to hit the drums. I do not know who's walking me out, but I know all the big celebrities have been hitting me up asking.
I really feel like she just be up here lying. All the big celebrities are begging her to walk her out and asking and hitting her up. I highly doubt that, because here's the thing. You did all this tagging of Lotto and Angel Reese, and they never put you as the cover photo. If anything, they put you way in the back of the carousel, right? They're not doing a bunch of tagging of you like you tag all these people. They're not putting you on their story. They're not treating you like equals, right? You tag people more than they tag you. I have not seen really any big celebrity, like Lotto don't even follow her. Unless that's changed in the last one day, right? So you're like, oh, Rihanna said my name, Lotto, Meg Thee Stallion. None of them follow you, though. None of them are out here following the quote. And now you're saying that celebrities are coming in droves to walk you out. All right.
So get your tickets, show up, and y'all, we got a dress code for the fight to all my girlies who coming. We doing diamonds and nude, baby. Ain't gotta be naked, but like the sheer.
Diamonds and nude. You ain't gotta be naked. Oh my gosh, bro. This is a clown show. This is highly embarrassing. I know every time Claressa get on the mic, her team gotta be like sweating bullets, bro. Because she's such a loose cannon and not good with words that you don't really know what she's gonna say for real. So you just gotta hope and pray. It's like spinning the dice or something. You shooting dice. You got the die, and you just gotta hope and pray for the best. Girl said we got a dress code. Look, all the dudes, they on there watching her on the mic, just hoping and praying she don't say some goofy stuff. And then she always do. Always say something goofy. Man.
Your tickets, show up, and y'all, we got a dress code for the fight to all my girlies who coming. We doing diamonds and nude, baby. Ain't gotta be naked, but like the sheer. And if you can't afford the diamonds or whatever, because I'm not wearing diamonds like that either. Do the glitter.
If you can't afford the diamonds, wow.
Do the little sequin. Yeah, that's the dress code. So I look forward to it. And
bro, this is a horrible press conference. A lot of incoherent babble, just like a long run-on sentence that won't end. You don't have no type of notes, no type of pacing, no real message. It's like, oh, I love you. I kind of hate you. I like you and I hate you. I love you a little bit. We done shared the ring, but I got to get you because you're my enemy. And then, oh, there is a dress code. It's like, what? Oh, diamonds are nude. Not nude like nude, but nude, not nudity, not naked, but you kind of got to be nude. and get diamonds. But okay, if you can't afford diamonds, then get sequins or get some cubic zirconia. Like, what are you even talking about? I'm about to take this off. My ear's about to bleed.
I don't know if Big Lex is in here, if Tasiki is in here. I don't know, but I look.
They ain't in there. They left. They did their portion with Zeus. It was better than your portion, and they left to get a cheeseburger or something.
Look forward to seeing the girls on the undercard, and I want to bring up something. So, Zeus Network, how I know them is from the baddies. Somehow, the Zeus Network and the Claressa Shields Network somehow keep crossing paths these past couple years.
Past couple years? Bro, get her off the mic. They crossing paths because you getting blacklisted and you have no options, so you probably beg Lemmy for it.
In the Claressa Shields Network.
That girl said the Claressa Shields Network. Where is that? You don't got no TV deal. You don't have your own platform. What is the Claressa Shields Network?
Somehow, the Zeus Network and the Claressa Shields Network somehow keep crossing paths these past couple years. Every time it's a girl who's fighting really good on Zeus, they say that girl can beat me in the fight. Every time. I mean, from Tasiki to Big Les to Krishan Rock. And I'll just be like, they don't understand that boxing and street fighting are two completely different things, even though I'm good at both. They don't understand that. So our worlds have crossed. So I'm happy to see that Tasiki, who I think is a pretty good fighter, and Big Lex, who is also an athlete that played basketball, I'm happy to see them take their skills off the streets and off the show and come to the boxing world, because that's how female boxing world champions are made.
Get her the out of here, bro. That's how boxing stars are made, from being on Zeus Network, trash TV, reality shows, and then randomly partnering up with an Olympian, 2-time gold medalist to box. Man, get her out of here, bro.
Their skills off the streets and off the show and come to the boxing world, because that's how female boxing world champions are made. You never.
So then female boxing, you're basically saying is trash then. If you could just be off the street and be 30 years old, and then you could go from reality TV to world champion, the talent pool is not that great then, because you can't do that in male boxing. You can't be working at Carl's Jr. and then just hop off the couch and then beat David Benavidez or Terrence Crawford. That's not how that works.
You know, from this fight, one of those girls could fight to become, or at least challenge for a world title, because they naturally know how to fight. So I look forward.
Wow. So now we see the play. These people could probably be in line to fight Claressa Shields at some point. Did y'all hear that? Man.
Things, even though I'm good at both. They don't understand that. So our worlds have crossed. So I'm happy to see that Tasiki, who I think is a pretty good fighter, and Big Lex, who is also an athlete that played basketball, I'm happy to see them take.
Nate Robinson's a basketball player, and he got knocked out by Jake Paul. Basketball ain't got nothing to do with boxing or playing any other sport, football. Like, bro, this is horrible. Just say you blacklisted, man.
Their skills off the streets and off the show and come to the boxing world, because that's how female boxing world champions are made. You never know, from this fight, one of those girls could fight to become, or at least challenge for a world title, because they naturally know how to fight. So I look forward to seeing that. And I'm just happy that Zeus is a part of this card. So thank you for everybody who's here. And yeah, I just look forward to fighting Kaye. She looks strong as shit. I like that. So yeah, I look forward to it, and thank all y'all for being here.
Bro, how embarrassing are you gonna get? Huh? I want to fight her. She looks strong. She looks strong, but got 0 knockouts. No matter what you say. Man, come on, bro. This press conference was disorganized. It felt very cheap. There's just a hint, a tinge of ghetto sprinkled all throughout this. A tinge of ratchet sprinkled all throughout this. Trash. Man, this is just a bad presser.
I've been on the strict meal plan for the past month and a half. A lot of cardio, a lot of running. It's different because my body has got locked in at 175, and I have a lot of muscle now that I didn't have before. Like stuff that I couldn't do years ago, I can do now. Like benching and stuff. Like I wasn't able to bench over 185. Now I can. Now I can deadlift a lot of weight. You know, like I was bragging about Danielle Perkins hitting that 90 dumbbell, but I'm kind of up there now. So I can do things that I couldn't do before. So with that, I have to focus on losing the weight in places that there is fat, which is like really my legs, my butt, really.
Bro, she swears she got a big dump truck. She got to lose weight in her BUTT. Come on, bro.
So that's one of the biggest things. And then with that, it's just the discipline. You know, I think we would have a lot more greats in the world if they understood that discipline is the key. Consistency. People like to do stuff 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, 5 times in a row, and be like, oh, well, where's my reward? And it was like, try 60 days. You know, try a year of never missing a gym. Try eating healthy every single day for 6 months. And also on top of working out and drinking your water and taking your supplements. And then see what happens. So I'm one of the people that know that sacrifice and consistency and discipline wins fights. You know, I believe that. I mean, I look at Kaye Scott fights and I'm like, you know, she's tough, she's strong, she's awkward. You know, but I look at myself and
She just want to hear herself talk, man. Get her off the mic. Ever since, it's been one run-on sentence about how good she is and the rules to the dress code and for me, all of this is too preachy, right? The reason I'm saying it's too preachy is because you're talking about discipline and a lot more people would be successful if they knew how to be disciplined. You was the one the other day on the Baddies show when you were judging with a bottle of Don Julio. You was the one in the Aruba just stuffing your face and presumably drinking because it looked like alcohol to me and eating whatever and going to the gym on a treadmill the day you were with Montana Love training. And then after the treadmill, hours later, you go to a bar and grill and you get a big slug of peach cheesecake. And now she preaching about discipline and like, oh, I've been disciplined for the last year and you got to be disciplined for 6 months. Man, practice what you preach. You've been disciplined for the last 6 months to a year? I think not.
And like she said, self-belief, but it's like, it's past self-belief for me. It's like, if you don't believe, you a sucker at this point. Like, if you don't believe that I'm the best, then you just don't know boxing. So I know that I'm fast, I'm strong, I'm very accurate. I'm great.
Again, my way or the highway. If you don't believe I'm the best, then there's a problem with you internally.
Got great combination punching. I'm getting better at turning my shots over to the head. I'm very, very tricky. We know all that. But there's this one thing in boxing that's called, you know, once you get caught on the chin or the ear, the equilibrium get knocked off. And that's what I train for. So when I get hit with one of those shots, how I respond. So I'm looking forward. Listen, I know Kate can't outbox me. I know that. You know, I think.
Yeah, because you know it's a cherry pick. And you've been in the ring with her before.
Her game plan is going to be to come forward with those big broad shoulders and those big strong legs that you see, and she's going to try to land one of the meanest and strongest shots that she can land, and then that's when you're going to see a fight. And I think that's what she's going to do, and that's what I'm in the gym training for, to just not get hit and not get in like a back and forth war with her, because Kay loves back and forth wars. So that's my job.
Okay, so you don't want to have a war with her. So what do fans have to look forward to? Neither one of you guys really got a lot of power per your record. Claressa got 3 knockouts, little petite 3 knockouts. This girl got 0 knockouts as a pro, 1 knockout in 70 fights as an amateur, right? So neither one of you really have power. Then you saying she likes a war, but because you're a boxer, you say you're not going to give her a war. So yeah, good luck selling tickets to a cherry pick fight with an OF model, and then you're not even going to make it exciting by like slugging it out with her or whatever.
Okay, all right. Now, Kaye, boxer, and obviously everyone knows her.
So it's simple. It's not like a hard thing to not do. Like, just stop doing.
Acknowledge you as the GOAT after all that you've done.
Just stop smoking crack. It's simple.
Wow. Hold on. Let's run that back.
Back down to middleweight was Roy Jones. One of the only people I've seen go up to heavyweight and then back down to middleweight was Roy Jones. You've done so much in the sport of boxing already. What do you have to say to the people that don't acknowledge you as the GOAT after all that you've done?
Just stop smoking crack. It's simple. It's not like a hard thing to not do. Like, just stop doing drugs. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, and then open your eyes too. Listen.
Bro, I'm done. I can't listen. I can't listen to no more. This girl trifling, bro. Like everything she says is projection. The question was something about like, what about the non-believers who don't believe you're the GOAT, right? Oh, just stop smoking crack. Like, what type of answer is that, man? And then the funny thing is, well, not funny, not like that funny, but the irony is a better way to phrase it. The ironic thing is, wasn't your family on substances like that? Like your actual mom, maybe your dad. I know your dad was in prison. You know what I mean? So you saying the fans are on dope, they on that pookie, but then your own actual family was really on that stuff. Like, what are we talking about? Go watch the documentaries and behind the scenes of her life, right? You saying that people, they got to be on dope. They got to be on that town dope if they don't think you the GOAT. Like, no one can, it's inconceivable someone thinks Layla Ali or Ann Wolfe or Amanda Serrano or whoever could be the greatest female boxer of all time. Bro, check this girl out, man. Get off that crack. Wow. And then you talking to people like this, get off drugs and get off that, you on that dope, you broke, but then you telling them, oh, we having a dress code, get your diamonds out. Why do people want to spend money with you if you acting like this? You calling people ugly, broke, miserable, depressed. You talking about their finances. If they don't think you are the absolute end all be all, you shaming them, saying they got to be on that stuff. Bro, this got to be a PR person's nightmare. You don't know what she finna say. And then again, the whole thing is this weak ass fight you got going on, and you're not doing a good job. You're just talking about yourself. You're not really big at you. Everything about, if you pay attention to the audio, everything she said about herself was like, I'm the best. I got muscle. I'm lifting all this weight. I'm strong. I'm turning over my punches better. I'm accomplished. She can't outbox me. Why are we watching the fight then? Why are you fighting an opponent that has nothing for you? Right? Oh, I'm losing weight, but it ain't going to affect me negatively. Da, 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 da. She can't outbox me. She can't beat me. I sparred her before. Then what's the point of watching this main event and people putting on they best Saturday night attire to watch you scrape this girl with no power?
Certain things, people have to realize something. When I'm on good terms with somebody, oh, she's the best fighter in the world, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's that. And then as soon as you get into it with somebody, oh, she's not that good, she can't. But it was like, so that mean you lied before? Every girl in boxing who boxes right now, and I can run down a list of names of them, from the best to me being Katie Taylor at the top of the list, to Amanda, to Alicia, to O'Shea, to all these girls I can name. All of them have said that I was the best fighter in the world. now all of a sudden, since we're not cool, we don't like her, or she making too much money, we're jealous. Now, she can't do this, she can't do that. But I do stuff that they cannot do. And also, up in fights, I'm dominant. I just heard Kaye Scott say that she think that, in the later rounds, from me losing weight, she can do something. That's how you supposed to think. But just know that skill overrides everything. I can be tired and have skill. I can be weak and have skill. I can be strong in the first rounds and have skill. I'm going to use my brain first. People think that all this, if I thought about strength all the time, I would have more than 3 knockouts. So it's like losing the weight rather.
Yeah, you don't have more than 3 knockouts.
Rather I'm weak, rather I'm strong. They got to understand, I know how to win. It's not people who know how to win out here. If the boxing don't.
Again, this is just like an advertisement for her. There's not a lot of people that know how to win. There's plenty of people that know how to win and win more impressively than you. For real, for real. You ain't knocking. Like, Terrence Crawford will, like, hurt you, knock you out, like, demolish you in a way. Like, what are you talking about? David Benavidez. There's plenty of people who are winning and keep winning and continue to win, and then they're doing it more sensational than you.
Work with Kaye Scott.
Her ego's out of control.
If the brawler don't work, I'm a box and brawler. If that don't work, I got some other stuff in there that I'm gonna do. But something gonna have to work for me to get the W over Kaye. Rather I'm weak, or rather I keep all my strength from coming down from 175. But I just know that my mind is stronger than anything, any body part, or anything could ever happen. So I ain't too worried about that. But I know that, come on now, me being the best, and the ESPN rankings just came out and hurt some girls' feelings. Oh, she's #1 again. I've been #1 the past 5 years. The past 6. I beat whoever they say can beat me. They say a girl can beat me, I try to make the fight happen. That's just very simple. That's what champions do. And then you got girls out here who got girls 5 pounds bigger than them barking up their tree. Talking about what they'd do to them, how they'd knock them out, how they'd beat them up, how they soft. But this person saying that they'd come all the way up to 54 and 47 and beat me up, but won't fight this girl who at 135, who barking up your tree. That don't make sense. Champions don't move like that. So when people talking about who the best, who fought the most undefeated fighters in boxing right now, in women's boxing? I have. Who took in the most girls? I have. Who took in the most girls?
Isn't fighting undefeated fighters taking the O's the same thing? So she trying to make it like it's this long list. That's the same point you made twice.
Belts. I have. So when it comes to like who the best, listen, I say either they own dope or they stupid. It's either that's the answer.
All right, make some noise.
Wow. They on dope. It has to be an insult. This girl's ego is out of control. She also found a excuse to name drop because no one cares about her actual fight. So she found a excuse to name drop Katie Taylor and Alicia Baumgardner and all this type of stuff. That was just embarrassing to bring up Serrano and all that. Like, literally, the girl is a walking contradiction. Real talk. A walking contradiction. Right? Where she'll actually she'll do it like a live rant. Right? And Alicia Baumgardner did respond, and she said, "Itch never." That's her response on her Twitter, right? But anyway, Claressa Shields will do a live where she was like, MVP, I'm going to sue y'all. I'm going to sue Baumgardner. I got a challenge for MVP. Don't mention the quote. Don't mention Claressa Shields' name. Sell your own fights and sell your own product and your fighters without mentioning me. Ain't that what she said when she had the ribbon, the blue ribbon for Flint in the Suki Bomb braids, and she was calling Alicia Baumgardner a 304 playing the Broner tape, right? She was like, yo, MVP, do your job without mentioning me. Don't clout chase off of me. But then in her press conference, she can talk about whoever she wants, and for no apparent reason, drag in Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, Alicia Baumgardner, keep bringing up Layla Ali in interviews. The girl is a fraud, a fake. You can't say, don't mention my name, y'all some clout chasers, but then for no apparent reason, you do the same thing and you're clout chasing off their name when we ain't heard from Bumgarner really. Amanda Serrano just fought. Katie Taylor's preparing for her final retirement fight in Ireland, right? And you just randomly bringing them up. Focus on you. Bring up Big Lex and Taseki and Ray J and the people that are actually on your card. So don't act like it's a one-way street and people are just using your name when you're using their name just the same, right? This is why I'm saying I lose brain cells trying to listen to Claressa Shields because I've done so much content and I heard you say this. Now I'm hearing you say this and it's not adding up. And that's the big problem. So horrible press conference is split up between DAZN Claressa portion and Zeus. They're protecting their product to make sure that you got to come to Zeus to get the whole undercard, which has any iota of excitement if you're just looking for mindless action and like wild punches being thrown because they're non-trained, non-professional boxers. So Claressa, this look bad. You got so many hands in the cookie jar. How are you even making real profit with all these people? Win records, Papoose. Like, why is Papoose, you said he's not your manager, right? Then why is he even there? Why is he getting on the mic? So he flew out. He don't live in Atlanta. So who's paying for his flight, right? This looked like a 360 deal. Who's paying for his hotel? Who's paying for all these things? And like he's getting on the mic, he's just doing that for free, right? And then you're like, oh man, Ego Win Records is paying. Okay, so where are they getting the money though? If Win Records is paying for these perks and the flights and airfare and Papoose's time, where's Win Records getting their money to do that? And then now because you're virtually blacklisted, the way I see it, from boxing, people ain't messing with you. You had to pull a random Australian, nobody wants to see you fight with 0% knockout ratio and an OF account, right, at age 42. And now you're trying to oversell it like, oh, man, this is a great fight. She's strong. Look at her shoulders. It's not a bodybuilding contest. You could be broad-shouldered and have muscles. I mean, I've seen people fight Roy Jones that were way bigger than him. I think the dude's name was Branson. It was this brolic, dark-skinned black dude, and he was wild. Roy Jones knocked him out crazy, tried to get the ref to stop the fight. If you know, you know, right? So muscles don't win no fight. We don't care about that. You keep talking about, oh, look, she got big legs and biceps and shoulders. Who cares? If that translated to power, then she would have more than 0 knockouts. Chris Cyborg got about the same amount of fights as Kaye Scott, but got more knockouts. She got like 6 wins in boxing, not even MMA. 6 wins with 5 knockouts. So, yeah, horrible fight, horrible press conference. They're not doing a good job of selling it. Claressa Shields is one long run-on sentence with no comma, bad grammar, can't articulate herself, and out here with this red hair, it looked like the hair is attached to the wig. Like, it looked like the wig is attached to the hat. You know what I mean? And then she uses these opportunities to just really talk and gloat about herself. You're not even Claressa the Gloat Shields. You're Claressa the Gloat Shields. All you do is gloat about yourself. And then if people question that you are the best of all time, you say they on drugs. They on dope. They on that Pookie. They off that, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Right? Because they don't agree with you. Pack her up. The press conference was weak. Hype my video up. Shout out to everybody for the donations and rocking with your boy. I'll be back with some more.